What's up guys, this is Roshni Sangvi and today we are going to talk about the importance of fiber in a PCOS reversal program. Now when someone's been diagnosed with PCOS, the first thing that pops to their mind is to go on a low carb diet, and this is to do with when you intake carbs, there's an insulin spike in the body, and because of the blood glucose imbalance you want to switch or stick to low carb options. But you don't think about when you're sticking to low carb option, you also go inevitably on a low fiber diet. Fiber is what is made by plants, and it's only made by plants. So if you pick up an egg or like a slab of meat, it has zero fiber. Fiber only comes from plants and is made by plants. Even the thought that fiber or carbohydrates in general cause an insulin spike in the body but proteins don't is not really true. If you do your research, animal protein and saturated fats coming from animal like a beef burger will cause more of an insulin spike in the body than like carbohydrates and fiber, and like good quality fiber like lentils, beans, pulses, vegetables and fruits. If you Google the lentil effect, you'll also know that consumption of lentils actually shun an insulin spike and increase insulin sensitivity. So it's good for you. In consumption of lentils, beans, pulses, all of this is very good for you. Let's just talk about fiber alone and what it does in the body. Now, when someone has PCOS symptoms, one of the major reasons for those symptoms is increased activity of androgens and estrogens, which is the male and female sex hormones, and you want to bring that under control. Our body has a way of naturally bringing it under control. All of these excess hormones go through the liver, and the liver tries to flush it out. So the liver will take all these excess hormones, send it through the bile duct into your digestive tract. And in the digestive tract, these hormones bind to the fiber which is there in the tract through the consumption of food. So if you have food which is high in fiber, all of the fiber goes and sits in the digestive tract, holds on to all of these excess hormones and flushes it out of the body. But for some reason, if you're on a low carb or a very low carb diet and you don't have any fiber in your intestinal digestive tract, then all of these excess hormones are sent back to the liver through a process called enterohepatic circulation and are again sent back to the intestine, and this cycle goes on and on, and the cycle is very, very taxating for the liver. Plus the hormones are not getting flushed out, so they just stay in your symptoms keep getting worse. You're not going to see a reversal. But mostly people who switch to a high fiber diet versus animal protein and saturated fats, which is consumption of lentils, beans, pulses, vegetables and fruits. If you're consuming a lot of that, automatically you're not consuming a lot of animal protein and animal fat, then you're going to start seeing that your symptoms start reversing. That's a major key. So how much fiber do you need to consume? Approximately about 40 grams a day. Yeah, you need to consume approximately, and these fibers does not convert to fat. Unlike excess fat consumption converts to triglycerides or fat cells in the body. Excess protein consumption also converts to excess fat through a process of gluconeogenesis, when the protein cells are converted to carbohydrates and carbohydrates is converted to fat molecules, not cells. And excess carbohydrates is also broken down and stored as excess fat. Fiber is not stored as excess fat in the body. So if you consume too much fiber, you're just going to flush it out. You don't have to worry about it storing it as excess fat, and it won't. And actually good for you because it flushes out all the toxins out of your body. 30 to 40 grams at least, and that is, note this down, 3 cups of fruits a day, one before every single meal, 3 to 4 cups of vegetables per day, and a few cups of lentils and beans per day. This should be a minimum intake in terms of helping you flush out the excess hormones and toxins from your body. I really hope this helps, and if you want to further work with me, then here's the link to my website. Also, I highly suggest reading the book Fiber Fuel by Dr. B. I'm going to link his Instagram also here, so you can learn more from him, and he's amazing at what he does. Highly suggest you read that book. Cheers guys, bye.